Welcome to Bush Memorial Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri for this afternoon's NFL game matching the Chicago Bears and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi, everybody. I'm Frank Lieber along with Johnny Morris. I know Bear fans are all hopped up over what Mr. Jack Pardee has wrought.
Yes, Frank, Jack Pardee has made the Bears respectable after many frustrating years. 2 years ago, they were 4-10. He brought them to 7-7 last year, and this is the year they're going to go for the playoffs. Jack Pardee has done a job. Of course, he has a lot of help, Frank, because you know Walter Payton gained 160 yards last week as the Bears opened with a victory against Detroit. Payton can do it all, and you're going to see some exciting runs today.
They're going to start off with Jim Otis, number 35, and one of the running backs. And that is Otis up a big hole. Crosses the 50 to the 45, 44-yard line of the Chicago Bears. Ike Harris to the right side, Mel Gray to the left. Hart handing again to Otis, this time over the left side. And he hurdles inside the 40 to the 37-yard line, pickup of 7. Let's look at the Bears defense. Slightly revamped. You see Ron Rydouch, number 76, in there. He's filling in for the injured Wally Chambers, who they hope to have back next week against New Orleans. The Chicago linebackers, and they've gone all the way through preseason this way, and the change in the secondary is Fensick filling in for Doug Plank. Otis on his third straight carry, and this time he is tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. The wily veteran Doug Buffon, number 55, breaking through to make the stop at the 42. Loss of 4 yards on that play. Ball is at the 42-yard line of the Bears. Metcalf has now come into the lineup. Hart back to throw his first pass of the day, and he finds his receiver for the first down. Ball is at the 32-yard line of the Chicago Bears. Cardinals on the first possession of the day. Protection good for a moment, and then it caved in. Big rush on the blitz that time. Wayman Bryant, number 50, the outside linebacker, and that is a rarity when you see Hart go down.
And he beat the block. Lattin could not stop Wayman Bryant as he came through and made the tackle, and Hart was coming from the blind side.
Here is Bakken. This will be a 49-yard field goal attempt. Worley puts it down. It is up. It is good. Here's the Chicago backfield when they'll come out of the huddle. Harper and Payton, the running backs, behind Bob Avellini. The wide receivers, that's the group they have been starting, of course. Might see a little more of John Gilliam today, we understand. And the Bears' offensive line. Harper is, I guess, your classic blocking back. Great compliment to Walter Payton.
Yes, he blocks most of the time, but ironically, Payton and Harper are 1-2 in the NFC after the first week. Harper gained 91 yards last week, and of course Payton had 160, so the 1-2 backs in the NFC.
Pickup of a yard on second down 9. Avellini with the swing pass to Payton. He can fly, and he does across the 30 to the 35, and it looks like he's got a first down. That's Payton. Break it off, a tackle at the line of scrimmage to the 40. Payton starts to go back and gets to the 43-yard line, but he's a hard man to hang on to.
Well, those St. Louis Cardinal fans are going to see what Walter Payton is all about on this one. Charlie Davis is a big man, number 76, and Payton literally ran over him, bounced off him, and got the extra yardage out of it. But he really hit that line, and that's why Walter Payton's going to gain over 1,000 yards this year. He gained almost 1,400 last year.
Avellini giving to Harper. Harper got the first down as he breaks across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Mark Arneson, number 57, and Sensabaugh, number 20, combined for the stop. That's the Bears' second first down in their first drive of the afternoon. They trail 3-0. 8:30 left to play in the opening period. From their 47, Avellini cranks it up, and they've got another first down as he nails Bo Rather, number 80, with the first down pass at the 41-yard line of the Cardinals.
A simple turn-in by Rather, and the pass was there, the timing was there, so was Perry Smith, but not quite in time, as the Bears garner another first down.
That's right. Of course, when you're running like they did, picking up 260 yards rushing, you don't have to throw it that much. Payton spinning off a couple of tacklers. Nice hole over the middle, and he reaches the 36 for a pickup of 5. Second down 5 as Mark Arneson gathers him in. Third down and a long 4 for the Chicago Bears from the 36-yard line of the St. Louis Cardinals. Scott to the left side. Avellini. Sideline throw, and that is good for the first down. That is pulled in by James Scott. Harry Smith defending. But the Bears keep their drive going at the 27.
Well, Bob Avellini called on to throw, and Smith was there. He went high for Scott's head and tried to reach over as the pass blocking held up. Watch this. But Scott did a good job of hanging on to the ball for another first down.
It is Payton. There's an example again of an excellent block by the lead back, Roland Harper, and Payton reaches the 20-yard line. This is one of the oldest rivalries in the National Football League. 79th meeting. 3rd and 3. Bears at the Cardinal 20. Nice hole again up the middle. And the Bears continue to run the football very well, alternating their backs. First it's Payton, this time it's Harper.
And Harper is probably the most underrated fullback in the business there. You could see another big hole, good blocking by the offensive line. There's so much emphasis on Payton that when Harper does carry, he's got some room.
Bears going for the equalizer here. It's up, and they have it. Cardinals moving from their 31-yard line. Hart splitting J.B. Kane out wide to the right side. And again, they go up the middle to Otis, and Otis carries beyond the 35 to the 36-yard line. Tackled by Reeves. 3rd and 3. Cards at their 36-yard line. Hart. Mel Gray at the 45 of Chicago. That's going to be a foot race if he gets out of the open. He's down to the 27. Is in there, and so is Kane. So we've got a double tight end situation. They go to Otis, and Otis almost broke it beyond the line of scrimmage, hanging on for dear life. Metcalf in now in the passing situation. Hart gets it out of there quickly to Metcalf. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. Inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. There you saw the moves of Terry Metcalf. 4th and 2, so Bakken comes on for the field goal try from the left hash mark. 36 yards. And it's good. So Bakken is 2 for 2, and the Cardinals have regained the lead. Now let's talk a little bit about Vince Evans. What happened there?
Well, he has a unique contract that when he signed, he wanted the Bears to agree that he would play no position except quarterback unless he gave them permission. So when it came down to the nitty-gritty, he wasn't going to play this year because of the fact that they have Avellini and they have Mike Phipps. But Evans wanted to play, and they said, would you return kicks and we'll keep you on the active roster? He said yes, and he's done a very good job.
1st and 10 now for the Bears at their 25-yard line. Harper finding a lot of running room, picks up 11 yards and a first down at the 38-yard line. Roland Harper. Bob Bell making the stop. Good blocking.
Great blocking. Good hole. The left guard, Noah Jackson, blocked down perfectly. Harper hit through the hole, and another big gain.
2nd down, 16. Bears trying to get themselves out of a hole here at their 31-yard line. Again, that quick out to Scott at the sidelines, and he's run out of bounds after short yardage to the 37. Perry Smith, number 45, was over there quickly. That'll be a little tough. Cardinals 1st and 10 from their 15-yard line, and Metcalf caught behind the line. He's at the 10. He's still on his feet at the 15, and he's across the 20. Now, that's about as spectacular a 7-yard run as you'll see all season long. 1st and 10, 25-yard line. Hart wide open down the sideline at the 40-yard line. Boy, he had nothing but daylight out there as Mel Gray found daylight. 1st and 5, Cardinals at their 48-yard line. Otis, first down and then some as he moves it down to the 40. Jerry Latin making the stop, but the Cardinals have another first down of the Chicago Bears. They lead 6-3 here in the second quarter. Jim Hart to Metcalf, and Metcalf again having problems. Back to the 47, and this time he's not going to get out of the trap. Fensick, number 45, broke through from the secondary. The second-year man from Yale, filling in for Doug Plank to make the stop on Metcalf for a big loss. 3rd down, 15. Cardinals back at the 45-yard line of the Bears. And you know Hart's going to throw it. He's in trouble behind the line. He's to the 40-yard line. Rolls back to Metcalf, and Metcalf will be close for a first down at the 30. Pretty heads-up play there by Jim Hart. And the Cardinals again knocking on the door. They're at the 29-yard line of the Chicago Bears, playing excellent ball control. Latin fighting off a tackler at the line of scrimmage. He's to the 25 and down to the 24-yard line. Clemens, number 43, moving up from the secondary of the Chicago Bears. They lead 6-3, and Hart puts it up for Kane, and Kane spears it for the first down at the 16 of the Chicago Bears. Jim Hart got rid of it quickly to Metcalf. Metcalf to the 25, 20, inside the 15-yard line. Boy, is he a tough man to stop. Bounced to the 10, but they say he went down at the 14. Got a good block from Conrad Dobler. On that little pass, lost football. Who's got it?
Bears.
Bears come up with it at the 15-yard line, and a roar goes up from some of the Bear partisans here at Busch Stadium. Looked like Roger Stillwell, number 71.
Not injury prone. He and Harper both have not missed a game in 2 years. They've played every game, and you know running backs can get hurt.
Second down, 7. Avellini, protection is good. Bullet for Latta over the middle. That's a first down for the Bears at the 33-yard line as the big tight end hung on. Took a couple of pretty good licks from Arneson and from Niels.
And some pretty good pass blocking for Avellini off the fake to Payton. You could see the Cardinals don't get anywhere close before Avellini throws the ball. And there's a triangle around Greg Latta, but Paul was right on the move.
Packers and the Oilers tied at 7 apiece. 2nd and 6. Hart continues to go at the safe sideline throws, this time spearing Ike Harris at the 32-yard line. That should be just about enough for the first down. 1st and 10. St. Louis from their 32-yard line. A minute left to play in the half, and Hart going for Harris at the 40-yard line of the Bears. Metcalf and Latin are the setbacks. It's obviously the St. Louis passing formation. Here's Hart. Mel Gray at the 18-yard line. First down. Hart looking toward Metcalf, and instead goes deep for J.V. Oh, he caught it! Touchdown! Little bit of alley-oop there as J.V. Kane catapulted it into the air and pulled it down as he was falling out of the end zone. What a catch!
And here comes the grab. He just outleaps Clemens, one-handed. He should be playing in the NBA. Look at that. Down he goes in the end zone. It is complete. He did so well on that, he could have dunked it afterwards.
Here's Payton fighting for yardage for the Bears up to the 47, 48-yard line. Take up the 5, maybe 6 yards in the play.
3 wide receivers.
All right, here's Avellini. Over the middle of the short man. He got about 6, 7 yards to Harper. That'll take it to the 45 of St. Louis. Carney was released last year by Tampa Bay, picked up by the Cardinals. They've had a lot of injury problems at middle linebacker. Avellini intercepted by Reeves at the 25-yard line. Ken Reeves back to the 30 and up to the 33 with 3 seconds remaining in the half, and that should just about do it. And Latin on the wrong side got that straightened out in a big hurry. Well, there's number 11. Mel Gray fielding this one. 1st and 10. From the 43-yard line of the Bears, Otis thundering forward down to the 35. Pickup of 7. It'll be 2nd down 3. Gary Fensick making the stop. Otis continues to eat up big yardage. His total of 31 yards against Denver last week. Strictly an off week for him. Jerry Latin trying to get outside. Well, let's try it the other way. Pinned at the 42-yard line. Couldn't get out of the grasp of Don Reeves. Number 57, the Bear middle linebacker, and he is stopped at the 42-yard line. All right, here's Hart working on a string of 11 in a row. Sideline throw, Gray at the 30-yard line down to the 25. They say he stepped out of bounds at the 28. So that is 13 yards and a first down for the St. Louis Cardinals. Inside of Gray. Kane is split to the left. The handoff to Otis. Spins off a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Reaches the 23. That's 5 more. Be 2nd down 5. 41-yard try for Bakken, who is 2 out of 2. It's long enough. It's good. Bakken is on the beam this afternoon. So Avellini's going to have to open it up here. He needs to get some points on the board to get back in the game. Here's the Bear quarterback throwing to Latta, who's wide open at the 40, and Greg Latta has a first down at the Bear 43-yard line. Good call that time. Mike Sensabaugh, number 20, making the catch.
They sent the 2 wide receivers down. You see Latta at the bottom of your screen as he goes down and then cuts across the field behind the wide receivers. And finally, Sensabaugh, number 20, has to drag him down, and that's a mismatch as far as weight is concerned.
Getting a little dark here in St. Louis, like we might have some rain before it's all over. Oh, nice hole. Out to the 25-yard line. That's going to be good for 9 yards as the Cardinals' offensive line really moving them out now. Otis and Latin, the setbacks behind Jim Hart. Quick throw out to Ike Harris on the screen. Harris across the 25 to the 26-yard line. I think he's got the first down. Cardinals are back at their 15-yard line. They have a first down, 21. Hart out to the safety valve. Metcalf, 15, 20, up to the 25. Cardinals at their 25, under 4 minutes left in the third period. Big hole for Metcalf, and Metcalf runs it out to the 35, and he is very close for the first down. If anything, maybe a yard or so short.
Outside.
Metcalf. Well, what did we talk about a minute ago? Wayman Bryant falls on the ball at the 41-yard line. They have the ball, 1st and 10 on the Cardinal 41 following the turnover, and Avellini going to throw it. He has his man. He's got Scott for the first down. At least he had the first down, and he started to curl back. I think he's still got it up. Pickup of 11 yards on the play, and a first down at the 29-yard line.
And you're going to see Tim Carney get really upset. Good pass blocking by the Bears. They held the backs in, and Scott makes the grab, and you're going to see Tim Carney come over here, and then there's some contact there. Boom.
We're still in the third period with 2:20 to go. Avellini waits, has Latta at the 10-yard line, and Latta stepped out of bounds, they say, at the 7. Latta went out of bounds at the 7-yard line. No touchdown. Ken Reeves, number 36, on defense.
Okay, Harper's out. Payton has to block on the blitz coming up. Nice pass by Avellini. And then you're going to see Ken Reeves is going to make a desperation leap to push him out of bounds here. He does the only thing that he can do at this point, tries to get his foot to hit that line, and it looks like it's on the line right there.
Ball will be placed down at the 20, so this will be a 30-yard field goal attempt. It's good. Half the distance to the goal, moves it back to the 13. That's where the Cardinals start this drive. Otis trying to get outside, lost the ball after he was bumped out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. Good defense by Doug Buffone, and Otis was shaken up. Second down, still 10 needed for the first down. Metcalf trying to get outside, swings it back upfield across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Goal range of tying this game up. We're just 15 seconds deep into the final quarter. They go to James Scott at the 50, and Scott carries to the 47-yard line. That's good for a first down if everything's in order. Good for 12 yards.
A simple, quick turnout by Scott. Perry Smith covering. He's playing off. He doesn't want him behind him. He goes down about 6 yards, turns, and the ball is there. And then he gets a chance to turn his body around before the defender can come up, which gives him a chance to get a few extra yards. The key is if you can catch that ball, get your body turned around and face the defender, then you got more chance to get extra yardage.
Avellini is now 11 out of 19 for 121 yards. Here's Harper breaking for another first down and then some as he carries to the 30-yard line of the St. Louis Cardinals, and Harper is fired up.
And have you noticed the de-emphasis on Payton the last quarter or so? Beautiful hole. Payton was strictly a decoy as Harper just carried it up.
Second down, 13. Bears at the Cardinal 32. Avellini. Protection is good. It's Harper at the 25-yard line, and then he's shoved back by Steve Niels, number 53, the Cardinal linebacker. they don't pick up the first down, or they're looking at a 40-yard plus field goal attempt by Thomas.
They got Scott one-on-one over here.
They've got it, rather, at the 15-yard line. First down, Bears. Roger Worley making the stop. He's one of the best in the league, but Rather went up and cradled that thing. He wanted to make sure he wasn't about to drop it, so it's a first down at the 15-yard line for the Chicago Bears.
The Bears have a situation with 3 wide receivers going downfield. As you see, the pass blocking delayed safety blitz, but the Bears get the ball off. That meant man for man by everybody down there, and Worley had to cover Rather man for man.
Bears are at the 18-yard line of the St. Louis Cardinals, driving for the touchdown that could put them within field goal range. Avellini. Payton going high to bring that one down. Tackled near the 10-yard line. He needs to reach the 5 to get to the first down, so it'll be third down and 5 needed for the first. Had to reach a little bit for that one, John.
Yes, he made a nice grab. The wide receivers went downfield to clear the zone, and actually if the pass hadn't been high, he might have had a little more chance to run with the ball, but he had to gain control of himself and was finally knocked down. So here's a critical play, 3rd and 5.
All right, Avellini's got Scott to the left side. He's got number 85, Steve Schubert, split to the right. Sideline throw to Latta. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Spike that time, courtesy of Reeve Sori.
Yes, the Bear linemen get to spike it, not the receivers. I thought this was going to be intercepted for a second. Watch the play. As Avellini goes back, you'll see the linebacker coming over, number 53 and number 45, Reeves. Not Reeves, it's Perry Smith, I should say. And the ball is thrown on a line, but Smith just couldn't get there in time, and Latta stayed inbounds, then hands off to his lineman who gets to spike the ball. That's
at a first down at their 36-yard line. Still a lot of time left. Hart dialing his big tight end, J.V. Kane. Now, number 88 is getting very prominent in this game on both sides. Harris splitting out wide to the left at the bottom of your screen. Latin trying to cut back inside. He does successfully and navigates to the 37-yard line. That'll be very close for another first down. Cardinals 16, Bears 13. Hart. Intercepted. And the Bears stop that drive with another big turnover, and that makes things even more interesting. Number 48 for the Chicago Bears is Allen Ellis. And he comes up with a big play, as did Bryant a little while ago when he recovered that fumble.
This time not enough zing on the ball. There's pressure by Osborne, is almost there, and Hart has to throw off balance. Not enough zip on the ball. Ellis smelled it coming, got the interception. The Bears have a chance to take the lead.
Young man who had 6 interceptions last year and didn't allow but 1 touchdown pass all season long. Allen Ellis with the big interception. Looks like he may have hurt his hand.
Getting taped up a little bit. Allen is really one of the unsung heroes of the Chicago Bears.
It's a third period score, so they still got a lot of time left in that game. Here's Payton at the 30. Look at him fight for yardage. He will be close for a first down at the 35-yard line, and one of the Cardinal defenders is shaken up in the play. Tim Carney on an individual drive on this play.
Yes, Tim Carney had a shot at him and could have stopped him, but Payton shook that one off. Watch 56 at the top of your screen. He comes through right there, makes the hit on Payton. Payton just gave him that little leg dip, gets out of it, and gets the extra yards right here as he squeezes away. Does a great job, gets away from Charlie Davis. Finally, Sensabaugh drags him and he's stopped, but it took a host of Cardinals, and what a difference it made because he got the first down. Most backs would have been down way before that.
Well, they're going to fake it and throw it. Harper, short of the first down at the 34-yard line. He needed 10, he picked up 7. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left to play in the game. Otis wrestled down by Doug Buffone before he gets to the line of scrimmage. Third down, 7. Cardinals at the 31 of the Chicago Bears. And Hart's going to put it up. Sideline throw, intercepted. That's Ellis who made the interception at the 28-yard line. Well, that's the one thing, obviously, the Cardinals didn't want to happen. And Ellis comes up with his second interception of the ball game. And there is life for the Chicago Bears yet. With 1:46 to go. Boy, he's got his number, doesn't he, this afternoon? On third down, he puts it up. Sideline throw, and Ellis stepping in front of the intended receiver, who is Ike Harris, and Harris makes the tackle on him. He's got Schubert split to the left. Avellini looking long, going down for Greg Latta. Overthrown and intercepted by Worley. Roger Worley is back on the 15-yard line. And the Cardinals get it back. Take a look at it again as Lattin takes the handoff, heads right, then cuts back upfield, and watch him get turned upside down as he is submarined by Gary Fensick. 47 seconds left. Avellini needs to pick up that first down. He's got Scott at the 40, 35, and down to the 33. But there are no timeouts left, and the Bears signaling for their teammates to get down there. You see the clock moving along. Here's his pattern. He broke wide open as he got away from Severson. Bears at the Cardinal 34, Chicago with no timeouts left. They have to go at the sideline. Payton at the 30. He's got to get out of bounds. He's at the 29. I doubt if they'll get another playoff because he didn't get out of bounds. You see the clock ticking away. Now the officials calling timeout with 5 seconds to go, saying that the Cardinals were slow in lining up. Now they wind the clock down. They'll get a shot at one more play if they get it off quickly. Avellini throws it out of bounds. There is no time left. That's it. The game is over. And the St. Louis Cardinals have beaten the Chicago Bears 16-13, but not before getting the scare of their life, as the Bears just didn't give up, kept coming back, and it looked like they might have a shot at tying it. So that's it. From St. Louis, this is Frank Lieber, along with Johnny Morris, saying so long from St. Louis. Our final score, the Cardinals 16 and the Bears 13. Now let's go to Brent Musburger at CBS Sports Control in New York.
But while happiness reigned in Detroit, caution was the prevailing mood in St. Louis, where Don Coryell's Cardinals were hurting. Fortunately, while the Cardinal offense has been in limbo, St. Louis' much maligned defense has undergone a transformation. Last year, the Achilles tendon of Cardinal playoff hopes. Last week, a kick in the face for the Chicago Bears. The Cardinals held Chicago's conference-leading ground attack to a scant 100 yards. Meanwhile, Jim Hart and company looked for solutions to those nagging offensive problems. At times, the pass protection wasn't the best, and occasionally, improvisation replaced design. But St. Louis still managed to control the football most of the game. In the end, 3 Jim Bakken field goals and this rainbow from Hart to angular J.V. Kane proved enough, as St. Louis held on for a 16-13 victory. A game the Cardinals needed desperately to win. The kind of game the playoff hopeful Bears can ill afford to lose.